how's the status, Captain? The captain says we're alive. Okay. To announce. Let's see. Possibly ends today. Let's go. Okay. I think I've done everything here, so let's just jump straight into it. Does it have some weird like anti-aliasing sometimes? Also, I don't remember the... Ah, this is the one of the past and the future. Right. Well, I'm not gonna wait for anyone to arrive. I'm just gonna get back in the game. How much of anything do I have? Well, maybe let's not stand directly in the path of the projectiles. That would help. Alright, I have very little arrows, so I'll gladly pick all this up. I have maximum this, so I might as well use a couple. Where is that guy? Oh, that's one of them dickheads. Oh shit, more. I guess the key to fighting these guys is one of the keys. One of the good things you can do is just not be with your back towards any sort of... Holy shit, very little life. Towards any sort of wall. But it's not really always available, such an environment. Woods of the North. Have I had... Do they, like, let you not run on ice or something? Let me quickly save and just see. I can't really see... I don't think they allow me to... I'm sliding as crazy as always, so I don't actually know what they do. Sure. What else do I have? I don't think I have... I guess I haven't used... No, these shoot shit. These are useless to me. I have not had a use for these. I'm assuming they give a lot of ammo. Nor do these. Honestly, this could be probably really good. It's like a... it's like a ring of invulnerability against specific attacks. And I've got a collection of morph ovums. These are... I don't want to even bother with them. And 9 of these already, huh? Well, you know what? It's still inconvenient to... You know, go away from the health potions and select something that lets you choose a fight if you want. I never want to choose a fight. I'm gonna use the Good thing I quick saved there, huh? I'm gonna use the shittiest shit that I've got. I'm gonna do it fair and square. Done. I like how that guy's glowing yellow makes this slightly green. I don't think it's like any blue, but blue and yellow give you green, so it's like almost a natural thing. Hey, Hazmati. Cool. Well, hopefully today we won't go on like a battle of idiots for an hour about politics. I'm still kind of hesitant to upload that episode to YouTube, rather to make it public. It's already there, private. Because I'm afraid I'll catch a... I mean, no one's gonna watch it, yeah, that's fair. But it's just like, you know, hypothetically, if someone were to watch it, I'm afraid of catching a blast for prolonged political opinions. Also, didn't you guys... Was it you guys... I saw recently someone was having like mass protests against lockdowns. Was it you guys, or was it some other country? Yeah, what was the point of coming up here? Just some... I guess it's just an enemy platform and some items here. Nice. Well, I mean, nice. I bet all those people would hate me for what I said, but, you know, hopefully they won't watch. Interesting. But yeah, well, I mean, in the end, to be fair, everyone's speaking from the perspective of... I think I was about to say the exact thing that I said last time, where in the end, where everyone's speaking from the perspective that has been created by all the combination of weird circumstances and not weird circumstances throughout their life, which forms pretty opposing views on things. And you got to remember that completely reasonable people are gonna just have weird opinions. Hey, that's the voice of reason if I've ever heard any. Yes, I agree. Honestly though, I've never protested, obviously. You can look at me, or maybe listen to some of the things I say sometimes, and you could probably be able to guess that I never protested anything in my life. But I'm kind of partially at a loss of what do you even do that would feel like it'll, you know, do something. I really wanted to use a slightly more fanciful phrase, like bring about any results or end up fruitful, because I don't know if anything you do against the government, like protest, the government can turn around and make it so you come out in the eyes of the public less, unless the public in general agrees with you as well, but just doesn't want to commit to go and like do shit out there. The government can always twist everything in such that you will be seen as the unreasonable party. That's fair enough. Honestly, I always feel like, well, first of all, things change, so who knows, maybe with like the internet, who knows in the end. I'm not, maybe there are studies about this kind of thing, but I wonder if the internet has changed the effectiveness of some of these things. Because, you know, a lot of people with a lot of opinions can be pretty outspoken and widely available, including those who would say, like, who would have the sort of opposing viewpoint to anyone who protests. Like, kind of counterbalance, if you know what I mean. But fucking fly there. But also, I feel like a lot of people protest just because they are too pissed off not to do anything. They don't really think too hard about whether it will do anything. They just wanna, you know, kind of act out. That sounds a little bit disrespectful, but you know what I mean, right? But then again, I don't know. I've never had the urge to go and wreck shit in order to make a statement. Or, you know, just hang out in a crowd in order to make a statement. That's a peaceful protest. I don't know if that does anything. Hey, exactly. And that's understandable, but I feel like no matter what, if you do stuff like destroy public property, no matter what your reason was and how good the excuse for your anger was, you still, I mean, it's not always easy or possible for everyone to control their emotions, but you should still be fully persecuted for anything you do under the... Then again, there's the whole thing of, like, I don't know, is that a thing in criminal law elsewhere where... how do you call it, like, sostenere affecte, where... I don't actually know what that entails in Russian even, but from, like, childhood years, I have gathered that it's something that means like you're in a fragile psychological state, and it kind of like lessens your guilt a little bit, or maybe I'm completely ignorant about that, because, you know, I've honestly never looked into it. It's just what I assumed as a kid. Because everyone was like, okay, he did that, but he was in that condition, and therefore it's slightly more forgivable, or, you know, slightly less heinous. Yes, he was very traumatized and scared, or very on edge, and did stuff. Huh. It's interesting. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought that that kind of thing actually flies. As a kid, it always felt reasonable to me, but fucking... Okay, did I save? I think I saved. I saved before jumping this shit, yes? Yes. Well. Right now, it's kind of weird that's a thing to me. For some reason, I don't know. Ooh. But anyway, Heretic here. I'm actually thinking of immediately jumping over to the next Doom world, which is gonna be finally Jin, right tomorrow. So I'm not gonna do anime game tomorrow. Instead, I'm gonna do Doom world if I can get a hold of the author quick enough on such a short notice. Okay, I'm gonna just drink some shit. Okay, he is an asshole in small areas. Yeah, that was when I had my previous queue, but you know, things happened, and now new things happened, and Jesus Christ. I hate that guy. Can I just egg him? Sometimes it feels nice to egg someone. It honestly feels significantly better to egg someone than to activate the Tome of Power and do the entire, you know, encounter with the Tome of Power. But yeah, so I'm expediting Jin. I probably honestly like, there's some like classic style Doom worlds there that I wanted to play as well. And while I've always been curious about Jin, it's always been like slightly below the more immediate, okay, I want to play this now, and I'm gonna keep in mind Jin. But I've expedited it significantly. Makes sense? Because I've had to contact the author to obtain it. And he expressed a willingness to hang out during my stream and talks about stuff. Man, I wish I could read that stuff. Why would you show a message and immediately spawn some enemy? Can I egg that guy, more importantly? Yes, I can. I think it was just literally random. Like most of the things, either I get recommended by touchdown. I forget if Heretic has recommended stuff in the past. But it's either stuff gets recommended by touchdown, or I just on one random day decide to open the Doom World WODs and Mods subsection, subforum thing, and like in the first couple pages I look at stuff that catches my attention, and I'm pretty sure that Jin was like that. Jeebus. So that whole thing with no, I don't remember what stuff Heretic might have recommended. That is why I'm asking. I'm not even sure if he ever has. Okay, so more of them have spawned, and enough that I don't want to use all the eggs on them. What if I just fuck off? Oh, I can't. This is a bad place to be. Well, maybe I can just like... Why would you be a ghost? It's very inconvenient for me that there are ghosts. Temple. Well, that's in my current queue, so maybe after Jin, there's probably not any more Heretic stuff in my queue, if I remember. There might be something shorter. I don't remember exactly. Okay, they're not very tough. But they shoot a lot, unfortunately. But I want to alternate between like more like Doom and closer to classic Doom. And Temple of the Wisdom is probably like the farthest from classic Doom that I have in my Doom WODs queue right now, so it's gonna find its place somewhere in the alternations. Yes, Golden Souls, actually, that's a good point. I have that on the list. I might not have downloaded it yet, I don't remember, but I definitely have that on my list. Why don't they teleport? They did not need to teleport as well. That's a bit much. But I'm grateful they spawned that shit, because they are honestly kind of annoying. It's open in the future. What was up with the ghosts, honestly? Like, didn't I just kill 3 of them and weren't there much more? I don't know how this works, whatever. Anyway, here are my rockets. Future, you say? Well, this is like the present. Weirdly enough, the rest of the building doesn't travel with you. Oh. Oh, how do I? Can I... Oh! I want in on that. I want in on this. Can I enter the... God damn it. Now they're yellow. Now they're flying. Interesting. I mean, music track. I think these are all custom made. Possibly by the same person, because if I'm not mistaken... Fucking hell, this guy. I don't know why I'm so bad against him right now. Jimmy made it, and Jimmy is a well-known composer. In fact, Romero picked his unused tracks to use for the alternate sigil soundtrack. So he's like a Renaissance man. Nice enough music, nice enough lyrics. Can you spawn? Okay, they are way too devastating. I don't... Is it just the projectiles because it's my player projectiles? They fly like faster than normal enemy enemy projectiles typically would. They just fucking demolish you. Holy shit, I don't know if I'm a fan. If they did not, you know, teleport and become ghosts, this would be fun. But I don't like that they teleport and become ghosts. This ruins it for me completely. It's way harder to keep track of them. And they already hit you hard enough. You need to always know where they are. It's like the soldiers in like Fear or Half-Life. You know, I don't like either, but both are more fun than the Black Ops that go invisible in Half-Life. And these are the Black Ops right now, even worse, because the Black Ops nowhere near this damaging. Fucking... Nah. So yeah, I kinda hate these guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I guess if I always just run, there is a higher chance that they will just never hit me, but... As soon as I start focusing on one of them, I get stuff in my face. That I don't want to be in my face. Why are the ice levels always the shittiest in this wood? This time it's not even ice enemies, but still. Is it literally... Is the ice physics fucking me up here? I don't think so, because this rock floor should not be ice. What if I stand here? Tactical position. What the fuck? That it one hit. Fuck off. I'm running towards the tactical position though. Right, I don't have auto aim anymore. What's the purple stuff? They just fucking teleport behind you, nothing personal, kid. And for some reason start throwing, like, explosives? I don't even know what they're doing. Nah. Okay, you go eat. I'm probably gonna be here a while. Especially if these assholes are... Oh, they leave mines, right. Fuck off. Yeah, these guys, I don't like them. They are just straight up not fun. Without teleportation and invisibility, they would be fun. As it is, they suck. I don't like them. I feel like the third... No, there were kind of like shitty sections in the previous episodes. But I feel like the third hub is probably by far my least favorite. Because it has that horrible level from last time. And now this crap with these enemies that I really don't want to be dealing with every time here. At any point, and yet they are everywhere. And the levels themselves are fucking uninspired as shit. With the liquid color A, liquid color B, liquid color C. No, these are slightly better because they at least do not teleport. Still far too much damage. And the projectiles should be probably slightly slower, I don't know. Of course there's always, oh, you're playing on Blake Plague, what did you expect? Well, probably not difficult specs, you know, compared to other enemies. These are such a jump up. It's kinda ridiculous. Hey, the same place. And now I can get in the window. Okay, what happened in the future? A door has opened. Well, not this door, I guess. Maybe it's in the proper future. This is the present. It was the future relative to that icy place. Well, we're out of the icy place, hopefully, because unless we find a way to dislodge that rock or something. Well, let's hope this is slightly better than the icy place. Why does this always... Oh no, it did not remove the... Oh no, there's... Well, this is possibly slightly better than that shit. But nice post-apocalypse... Post-apocalypse? Yes. I'm just, you know, if you use portals, I'm gonna use them. Where'd they all go? This is probably the only part of the, like, the whole episode. Is it the secret level? Yes, I think it's the secret level. So, it's kind of a shame, but I really like that when you travel into the future, it's like all destroyed and post-apocalyptic. That's a really cool touch. And probably the first interesting thing about this episode so far. I'm gonna... Gah! Maybe not immediately. Fucking get out of my way. Too many shit-ass stalactites and stalagmites everywhere, as usual. That thing is just crap, it doesn't even reach anything. Oh boy. Frustration building up. Wait, I'm not in the future. Have I fought these guys in this timeline? Yes. Okay, saved afterwards, thank God. Further in the future. And my first act is gonna be just running the hell forward. Getting stuck on some crap again. Because, you know, not enough getting stuck on this. Fucking reach him. That mine is crap, it's so slow. I guess it's very situational. Jesus. I'm gonna keep doing this because, you know, fuck just sitting there in the middle and dealing with them, and fuck snapping them from the portal. But maybe snapping them from the portal is still what I wanna do, because honestly, I don't feel guilty about cheesing. Probably should extend that mindset into using items, but somehow it feels different. But I do not at all feel guilty about cheesing some of this shit, because the challenge has stopped being fun. Mostly, you know. Some of it is pretty fun, but I feel like this is kind of the epitome of annoying heretic enemies and annoying custom enemies and annoying levels because of all the debris everywhere and decorations that you get stuck on. And the guns you have are as weak feeling as ever, because it's heretic, of course. I should be using more of this. I've got an infinite supply of it. I wonder if this, I would have found it like severely more fun outside of Black Plague. It's very possible, I'll be honest. But I will not hear anything about it. Because if you don't balance your shit for the difficulties, then it's your own fault, and your WOD does not deserve to be fully enjoyed if it's badly balanced. Or your game, you know, in general. That's my overall approach. Like, I've got tons of things that I like. I don't need to enjoy everything. I would much rather have an accurate, accurate, like, evaluation of how good it is than to just blindly enjoy it. I didn't even see what that was, but it was something bad, because it's shooting big fireballs at me. Oh, fuck off, mate. So yeah, it's very possible indeed that a lot of the stuff that I hate does not really become quite as terrible on difficulties where they don't have the speed up. But that, like, getting stuck on that shitty pole, for example, that will never be not crap to me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And if this what loves anything, it's shitty decor. Fuck off! Again, like on some fucking debris. That should not be an issue, getting stuck on debris everywhere. It's not in any game has it ever been fun. It's not a good part of the challenge, in my opinion. Like, I get that you could say that it's like environmental awareness, but who the fuck wants to keep track of every little piece of shit stone? Interesting that the gargoyles seem to have no trouble shooting me in through the portal, but the cultists don't really do that. He's fighting someone else, I should let him. Okay, I'm gonna quick save. I guess I'm just gonna start save scamming more than I normally would. Or maybe, I mean, it's always possible that I just don't put like my all into the gameplay, and if I was fully into, not into, but like in this and fully focused, maybe I would have had a really clear picture in my head of every possible maneuver from every possible place. So like here I knew I could go like between the pews and stuff, but not here because this one's broken and stuff like that, you know? Ooh, where? Oh, right. But I have, like, that is... I'm not about that kind of... It's like Doom Eternal level of focus on a game, which... It just makes it less fun for me. I like to be a... kind of like a I guess just overall slower paced shit. Is my preferred style. Maybe I just suck at anything fast paced. Kind of like I've long accepted that I just by default suck at fighting like human enemies with guns in any shooter. Because I've never liked or had fun with gun enemies, like be it Half-Life Marines, be it everyone in Stalker. I hate the shootouts in Stalker, I don't enjoy them. I hated gameplay in Fear with the soldiers. I can just about tolerate it in GTA San Andreas and 4. Probably because they're easy. What's happening? Oh, that's probably his like big ball attack. Stuff has appeared in the crypt. What is the crypt again? It's probably some location in the hub. Anyway, let's go around and shoot some shit, I guess. There's still stuff here in the future for me. No, no. Ultra Wizard. Like, how do you put an enemy with those attacks and that speed into these shit-ass corridors with all these stalactites and stalagmites around every corner? How do you do that and think, yes, that is gonna produce fun? Note I haven't used this in a while. Mainly because I don't like it. I forget, do they have any sort of resistance to it? Fuck off, mate. Once again, if stalactites that I can even walk under perfectly block me, because fuck you. I'm turning into, from like a Doom level appreciator into angry video game nerd but boring version. And that's fine. That's what your WOD makes. And have responsibility for your creation. If you make stuff that's annoying, I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna annoy you in turn. It's a vicious cycle. Oh god. There's wings there for some reason. Interesting. Yeah, just move away. You know what? I played that mod for Quake at work today, the Arcane Dimensions. The classic, the original game levels, but in like Super Chaos mode. The one that you activate if you go into the normal Nightmare mode in the main hub. There's this pillar with the Chaos difficulty. It basically replaces enemies randomly with sometimes stronger versions. And I had immense fun, though I did not get very far. Because I was playing in little increments. But I had immense fun there. And it's a whole different universe. Arcane Dimensions and like freaking Heretic with these levels. Heretic, I feel like the base Heretic, this is a kind of an inverse situation where usually Doom levels are more fun than actual Doom, because actual Doom is kind of simple and boring. But with Heretic I feel like, at least this, I've not played many Heretic WODs, I'll be honest. I played like one Heretic level custom. I think that so far I feel the base game Heretic is way more fun than this. Because it does not just litter everything with annoying obstacles. And there's slightly less annoying enemies. Ah, maybe this was never meant to open in the past. Those guys are just gonna be hanging out there at the edge of the world. Fine by me. Let's select the mine and drop it on some fools. I don't know if that reached. It did not reach, of course, because this mine is useless fucking shit. Get in there. Like, why would you put them there? That's a step you want to use. And you will use because it's still possible to stand on it. But it's like 1 square millimeter because of the shit-ass goddamn freaking idiotic stalactites. It baffles me that he put so many of that stuff. I mean, I guess it's pretty here because it's detailed. You know, you could always do. You can always use stalactites and make them non-blocking, and draw stalagmites on the fucking texture like that one cave in the Winnowing Hall in Hexen. Learn from the games that already did it better. Basically, is what I'm saying. Switches appeared in the chamber after. Oh no, these are just Ophidians. Okay. I guess ghosts are not gonna be here in the future, which is good. This makes it automatically the best part of the level. Even if this, because it's post-apocalyptic destroyed future, it's just littered with crap, but it's still better than having to fight those annoying bots. Nice. I'll even take an Iron Leech. Oh, I was already at that weapon. Okay, never mind. I was pressing 6 instead of 5. Ah! It's fucking me up all the time that the 6 and 5 are reversed from what I'm used to in Doom. Fucking Pew, go away. I wanna press 5 for rocket launcher, damn it. And 6 for plasma. Why do I have to switch it around? Base game. I'm fairly sure that is the same in the base game. I'm not faulting the bot for that, but I'm faulting, you know, Heretic. As well as the general sense of making Heretic level when you could be making Doom level. With the same resources and stuff, but you know, vastly better weapons. Usually better monsters, though not as many, but you can probably use 1,000 custom monsters that are better than these. And I feel like Doom overall has a bit less just sprite-based decorations usage, but I mean, I don't know, maybe if Jimmy was to make Doom level he would use as many. Okay, so what's the point of the Wings of Wrath anyway? Is it literally just to get away from this? Let me see. I could use a chaos device, or I could just run because this lava doesn't even hurt you that bad. Okay. I'm gonna wait. I don't know if the Wings of Wrath are the kind of thing that gets, you know, is usable on any level and just lasts for the level. But yeah, I think, honestly, like, all of these enemies and the stuff that's difficult about them, like the explosion spread attacks with like the ice and these lizards, and all their annoying attack patterns, would have been really not annoying if I had better movement because of, like, you know, the environment not being littered with garbage everywhere. Because I see them, like, I acknowledge the monsters that they are and their abilities, and I'm like, yes, that like, on paper, those are good, those should be fun to fight, but no, they're not fun to fight because I cannot reliably just, you know, run around and dodge stuff. Because the author decided that he wanted to decorate everything with blocking things. The gameplay be damned. What's that? Is that a place? I've not been there, but isn't that just where I got the wings? Is it a different place? Or do I, like, fly out here using the wings? Or do I just press something here? Yeah, see, like this texture. This texture has stalactites, stalagmites. It's more than enough for it to look good. I'm using the wings. I'm testing this out. Do I have them? Yes. Maybe you can't use them on a different level in the first place. Oh, you could always just run out here. But there's that thing here. You know what, I suspect he is probably weak to the... oh, not weak, the opposite, strong to this, but... maybe not. I just cannot be arsed to fight with them normally. Ah, okay, so yeah, that is gonna actually open that stone. Let's debunk or confirm. Is this guy or no? This guy gets left and I killed him. Well, the presence of that picture on the floor was a very strong hint that wings are for this. Oh, they do run out, okay. Go down, okay, there we go. So I'm gonna be content having used them here. So we've got a staff. Hey, I wonder if more ghosts are gonna spawn. We've got a staff spawn in the crypt apparently. Honestly, it's hard to believe for me, but hopefully the amount of ghosts that we've had was it. Well, I'm gonna make an informed choice. Ah. What was the other thing? I picked it up before I could even see. Ah, what? It's like a shortcut to an item secret. Ah, interesting. Well, I don't need any of that. I've already done all those levels. 100%. Some of them were shit. One of them was shit, but I have solved all those puzzles. So I guess I've accomplished my mission here with the stuff. Not really, I got the key as well. I forgot that was even a thing. So let's go open the yellow door and see what... maybe this is the crypt. Was this the yellow door? Or was the yellow door in the hub? I don't actually remember. Oh, this is a switch that will probably open it, yeah. Wow, suddenly a bunch of those. Come on. Hey. Preemptive strike. I'm gonna go get some infinite ammo after this anyway. Yeah, I thought he was dying there. Do corpses have more bounciness? Do they fly around more after being shot than normal enemies? Or I don't know. Hey, I already have this weapon, but sure. Wow. Can't even collect it. I wonder if this will open. I guess I need to get away some ammo so I can pick these up. Okay, yeah, they do open. I need to pick stuff up first. I also completely forgot that I had this weapon. But judging by how it gives you here, maybe I wasn't meant to have it. Okay, so it's a better weapon than I thought it was. Report to leave this place. Oh, so I couldn't even leave. I'm sure I was able to leave before. Because I looked in here, I didn't find the... destroying the trees thing. I'm fairly sure I just left. But sure, if you say so. Okay. Oh, hi. I don't really want you here. Is this a new place? No. I guess I just put some items. Are they fighting with each other? Yeah, I think some of them are. You know I'm gonna go back for that ammo though. I'm gonna kill this shit. Hopefully it won't all just respawn later. Still alive. There we go. Let's see if all of this will respawn. Probably not. A lot of it seemed one-time scripted. La, 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 la. So wait. I have definitely left this level before, so what's the deal? Maybe the portal to leave the place disappears. Mayhaps. Maybe after you do all that, you are obligated to go collect the stuff and kill the things. Yeah, this is a bit faster. I wonder if anyone's making slow paced Doom mods anymore. Slaughter might be. Actually, from what I've seen, it feels like a lot of Slaughter might be slower paced because a lot of it involves just positioning yourself and shooting into a crowd for a while with a BFG or rockets. But I've not seen enough Slaughter, so I shouldn't be making judgments about that. But I don't like Slaughter gameplay at all, so it's not like that's a good alternative. But like overall, more and more I find out about myself that I prefer more like methodical games than chaotic, fast-paced. Unless it's Serious Sam. Serious Sam is amazing. And also from the gameplay perspective, Doom Eternal and 16 and all that ain't bad either. Though Serious Sam is better. But I guess not everything can be Serious Sam. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have used the key on one of those. Shit. Well, I've probably saved like a million times since, so yeah, I wouldn't have an autosave before that. Nowhere for it to have come from. Okay, let's see where the what's the crypt and where the stuff might be. I thought this was a crypt. I think I need to place something here, either stuff or robes. Let's see, maybe if the place here. I don't think that was the crypt. Nah, doubtful. X. I'm gonna actually read that. A switch has appeared in the chamber. Ah, that's to destroy the thing and get the yellow key. I'm pretty sure that was that. The stuff the spiral has appeared by the crypt. By the crypt. Not in the crypt. So once again, I'm assuming that this building is a crypt. Maybe it appeared in the, like, entrance. Ah, yes. Wait, is this just the stuff? No, Justifier. Justifier. Was that the stuff of the spiral? Was I not supposed to already have it? You know what? I'm gonna check one thing. I did not check if I had all the secrets in that level. I feel kind of bad that well, maybe I will get another strongbox key later. I just need to remember that strongbox exists. But because I didn't need any of those items, I shouldn't have used the key. Go away, save thing. Yeah, I got all saves, all kills here, so probably nothing left for me. I'm gonna make sure this is the goal of this. So what I got out of this apparently is one of those items and this thing, the weapon, prematurely, because I got on the secret level and I made progress on the secret level after I should have, later than I was expected to. So I guess it was just its own thing, and the Wraith Magic was the end goal of it. So let's try to go endure the battle here and use up all of our items. I forget what I've done, what I have not done. Yeah, I think you cannot escape using the thing. Oh wait, start fighting already? I wonder if I could have killed... how this works. Can I kill them slower wave by wave after I place one gem, or maybe not? Huh? Maybe I've done the Minotaurs a bit early. Ah, you know what? What does this thing do to them? I'm actually not sure what it's doing, if anything. I guess it's like slightly BFG-esque. Oh, there's a lot of boxes. And those guys, with their homing attacks and the spray attacks. The spray attacks are already a pain in base Heretic. Why do I not have access? Did it remove the staff? I think it actually like took away my staff there. You know what I should have done? Give me a quick load. You know what I should have done? Yeah, this thing. Does it remove it from me when I press the things? So what I should do is I should use all the ammo, spawn like a million magicians. Oh, I guess these guys maybe were just here from the start. Wait, where are all my million magicians? Okay, I don't think they disappear very quickly. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've still had them roaming about. Fuck it, this is the master plan, I'm gonna save after it. Huh? What happened there? Did everyone just die? I'm actually not sure. Felt like I walked into a teleporter. I think they just like one-shot this peril. Wow! Good strategy. But I did not get my staff back. Even though they give me ammo. Oh, there we go, there it is. Oh, that's not my friends. Or there are at least some that are not my friends. Okay. Well, I'm happy for this circumstance. In fact, I feel very smart for having done this. So let's do it again. Where is the fucking book? And let's spawn a bunch of souls. Oh no, this is not spawning souls, this is BFG. Shit, well... Well, I guess I have not placed my Minotaurs yet. Okay, so use the... oh. Well, there goes some ammo for it. Now I can place some souls. Oh, no. Well, ammo here. Oop! Okay, give me some spirits. Fuck off! Fuck! 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 Another one of them. And now give me this and give me more mages. You can one-shot the Spiral once again. Maybe I can be using Chaos devices here, honestly. Oh, that's mine. Where's my Miracle Potion? Was there another Miracle Potion somewhere? Jeez. Oh, that's my guy. There's some more mana for a ghost gun. Give me a ghost. I thought I saw ammo in that thing as well. Does it break them? I don't know. Oh, what? Is this infinite usage of stuff while it's active? Because if so... Oh. Give me another item. Ammo thing. Oh well, fuck off then. BFG it is. Whom star we still killing? I guess he is probably spawning those guys. Because he does that kind of shit. That's my guy. Nice. I did not really contribute to that. Hey. Huh? Okay. Hopefully this does, you know, something to him, something notable. But also, maybe if... Right, I forget this guy specializes in doing that kind of shit. Where's my cool shit? Okay, so that's a temporary attack, that's nice. There's my green stuff. Where is the thing? No! Whew, okay. Okay, this guy's something. I am not a big fan of having to scroll through this shit in the middle of a fight, though. Let's see if he is susceptible to this. Apparently this is supposed to be strong. Oh. Maybe let's not do that. Yeah, the inventory really looks like crap, like, in terms of how easy to read it is in the heat of combat, so... having to use items from it is really inconvenient. Oh, I can just hide from half of their fireballs in here. Honestly, why am I not just sitting here? Maybe like that. Maybe that's why. Ah! Welcome back, Kazmati. You did not see a wonderful thing that happened, but maybe I can recreate it later. Anyway, now we're fighting the guy from Hexen. Trust me, he's in there somewhere. Like you shot dead at me. Ah. There he is. I wonder if this is actually doing like good damage at all. Because it always felt like a very powerful thing to me, but... Yeah, they do, but you know... Still... Who plays anything not on hard mode, right? Ah, I forget I cannot jump. Oh no. Oof. Right, what's the best thing I could use? Can we start spawning stuff? No, wait, this does... No, wait, okay, it is spawning stuff. It just shoots some weird direction or something. Yeah. Yeah, you're correct about that, I agree. Oof, I don't know how big of a fan I am of this fight. Mostly because of the lava thing, honestly. The lava thing kinda ruins it for me. Unless I have secretly an item against lava as usual, but I don't think so. Nah. I would want that. Where is he even at this point? Ah, damn it. No, that's the shit one. Okay, now I'm running around just spawning as many of them as I can. See, the purple mages are all on my side. And I'm spawning, hopefully, like 2 of them each time I shoot. Wait, I've run out of infinite bag, but it was still shooting? I'm not sure. In any case, let's just keep doing it forever. I think they are successfully doing it. Something. Where are the enemies anyway? Have I won? Is this the exit? No, some shit appeared. I'm not sure where Korax went. Oh, apparently he was just like slightly in hiding. Okay. But I still... Oh, I guess I did use my secret hearts somewhere, somehow. This must be the end of the wood. Let's see. We've got extra stuff. Huh. Well, I think I might have missed the super secret level if it wasn't here. Well, yeah, so what I did, let's see if I can find an autosave early enough. Actually, this is kind of relevant, I think. So you can see here what they are doing. That was kind of the best I could do, I think. Yeah, so if you check this is the first arena here, and when you place the 3 purple gems, this barrel spawns in the middle, and he takes away your weapon 8, which is this thing, which under the influence of Tome of Power spawns 2 bishops on your side every time. So what I did when I figured out that he takes away your staff, this is the spiral staff, so I guess it makes sense that it spawns that shit. When I figured that he takes away your staff when he spawns, I decided to use all the ammo of it, and I spawned just like all of the disciples that I could afford for the ammo, and you can see how many there are. And it turns out that with this phase of the boss, they just fucking insta-kill this spiral as soon as he appears, and we immediately get teleported to this section, which is the second, like, the other boss. So that was super amazing. But now apparently I am just done, and it's been barely an hour. Can I go back? I found all the secrets. Maybe... I have not found the Sparrow's robes or placed them on the thing, which leads me to conclude that this was maybe... Oh, but I can escape using the chaos devices. Okay, that feels a little bit like a glitch. Maybe one of those portals takes you like completely back out here. So I don't know if I've gotten the robes from that at any point. I don't think, I mean, the key items appear in here, I think. But so... Didn't this say like place the robes of the spiral here or something? Apparently I've already done everything that I could in this episode to finish it. I kind of want to look it up, honestly, at this point. I wonder if there is any sort of discussion about this. So, Heretic, Faithless, episode 3, robes. Let's see. Now, I don't want to read through a lot of discussion threads about this just to find that kind of stuff, because that might get tedious, especially if everyone just like praises this, where I have a lot of criticism. Nah, I don't think there are like very many guides about this. Alright, well, let's see what we can find on our own. I've got time. Whoop, whoop. I have one secret missing in this. It could be anything. Anywhere. It could be this thing, this little thing. Let me go there. I think it was in like the green zone. Okay, so I'm guessing that's just the last secret and it's not the like super secret level. So I don't know, there's supposed to be... I found regular secret levels in every episode, I think. Ah yes, it's a regular exit. And teleporter. I still don't have a chest key apparently. Huh. I'm fairly sure I've killed everyone everywhere and found all the shit. No, there's... Go away shit. Okay, one secret missing here. Well, let's go for it. I've got 10 monsters to kill. And I hope that now that I've killed like the final boss of everything, they will not be respawning too much. I think actually the monsters are probably just like those guys. Okay, anything with black? There's that thing that looks black. Okay. I appreciate that he gives you the map for pretty much every level, as far as I can tell. Ah, yes. Hey, there's a chest key. I guess it's green for green, so it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Okay, everything here. So I also need a lockbox key, assuming that one was not the... just like... you snooze, you lose kind of thing, where I already used it in one of those 3 Dragon Claw. Okay, well, that's kind of underwhelming, but sure. Right, let's... I think, actually, this should be the closest... What? Ah! Turn around, please, okay. Right, going to the portal, actually, still. The fastest way to just get between the sub... What? Oh. The sub-levels should be using the portals. Here, and I can just check if I've got all the secrets in everyone. So let's advance to where the 3 portals are. Is that? Might be that. No, actually 3 portals are in the like plus levels. This is weird. This hub literally just has 3 liquid themed levels and then 3 more liquid themed levels. Like, talk about uninspired. Okay, go away stuff. Cloister of Venom. I don't remember too much about this level. Let's finish off the enemies and find the last secret. Fairly sure I got all the secrets in. Okay, the enemies are done. Fairly sure I've got all the secrets in the ice super level. This one could be a challenge. I don't see any obviously black spaces on the map. Those crates are kind of weird. They weirded me out before. Do I have amulets? Yes, I have a bunch. This is the only level they are relevant in, so might as well. Oh, I need to jump. Okay, so that was kind of a waste of one, because I can't even get there from below. Whoop, doo-doo. Yeah, so these crates are kind of like half. Maybe I can... Who knows? No. There's this weird line running across them, which might mean nothing. It might be some sort of like dummy sector thing in there. I'm not sure where to begin looking for secrets in this level. I kind of remembered, but at the same time, not that well. I remember the gas chamber. That's about it. Ah, diagonal jump once again. Right. Oh, this must have been one of the secrets I found. Dang, now I actually have to look at walls and stuff. I do doubt that the robes or whatever else I might be missing is just gonna be randomly in one of these side levels, but you never know. So many discs of repulsion, propulsion, whatever. Have I ever used them efficient? No, I don't think so. Ah, that opens that purple thing. Right. Well, honestly, I might not feel too great about finishing this quickly, because I thought there would be more left. But at the same time, I'm not like, oh, I've gone up there, I'm pretty sure. At the same time, I'm not that obsessed to where I need to find the secret level. I feel bad that I missed it, but I will have saves. I will be able to return in the future and just... One secret missing in this level as well. Yeah, I think I've... There was the ring of invincibility there, so it's not going to be a secret level. So while I would very much like to know where the secret level was, where's the exit out of all this mess? Is it up here? Yeah, I think it might be. I don't know if I wanna... Do I wanna just talk about... Yeah, for all I know, it might be in another episode even. And the thing with the robes, I might have misread or misremembered. Let's just go exit. If it's a short stream, it's a short stream. No biggie. Yeah, I think you are unable to... Let's test. So I went left. And brings you here, where shit's attacking me. Why is there suddenly enemies? Huh. And you cannot go back. So if you go to the right, brings you here again, and you cannot go back. So I guess if you commit to going here, you are just locked out, unless you have chaos devices. Oh well. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. Oh, art. Your body drips with sweat and blood. Your veins course with the intoxicating pulse of dark magic. The sparrow's might flow through you in this place, and you use it against him to tear him down for good. The summoning chamber now stinks with the defeat of not one but two serpent riders. The dark chapter has been all but shattered, and Corax's last few minions are deprived of a master once more. No trace of those harbingers of chaos known as serpent riders is now left in this realm. So very much happy end. Except for one. You glance down at the staff in your hands. The very same one once brandished by the sparrow. The shimmer of its fearsome power still burns strongly along its body. Flickers of godlike magics, grimly reminding you of that accursed scream, the one he not bestowed, as his bloody reign was dismantled at your hand, the one that seemed to curse your entire bloodline with death and ill fortune. Madness threatens to engulf your mind as desperate, haunting whispers and cries of the damned build to a terrible crescendo in your head. Your eyes still fixated on the unholy staff that caused so much destruction and mourning across your realm. In a flash of vengeance, you cast the staff into the roaring furnace before you, destroying the last remnant of the rider's influence within your world. Hey, Money Spider. I don't know, I've started playing it on hard, never played on hard before. The Marines can go to hell, I hate them so much. Suddenly, the incessant roar of the dark portals active across Parthoris seems to fall dead, as eerie silence blankets the realm. The clouds clear from your mind. You take a minute or two just to breathe. Maybe now the Legions of Chaos will know to leave the human world be. Human? Isn't he an elf? Also, I have not played enough Unreal, but I will stream Unreal in some undetermined future, so we'll see how tanky those end up being. Triumphant, you take your exit through the chamber's portal and begin the journey back home to Port Mercy. Not Port Mercer, Port Mercer. Word quickly spreads how the monsters have suddenly retreated, and the rampant fear and panic dispel over the coming days, not crowds. It seems normality is restored. I like that arm and that other arm. Tales of your heroic descent into the darkest corners of the earth, or Porthoris, who defeat the very fiercest evils, will endure for a long time, and yet still no one knows the name to attribute those deeds to. The savior of Porthoris shall go unnamed once again, it seems. Oh, but he is grinning. But you'd prefer to keep it that way. The Heretic, the Faithless one. Your infamy among humans and demons alike. What about the elves? Fits well with you. I don't like elves, but I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be an elf. See the. Okay, so let's. You know what? I'm a cheat a bit. Did I get? It gives you claw orbs for some reason. Is this gonna kill me? Why is it giving me claw orbs? Or crow? No, crow. I am God though. Okay, so. Well, let's try to read the message first. Where the hell is that place? Ah, here. Oh! I found them! I did not need to place them there, I found them. Really weird responses in the console to my cheats. Now discover Sparrow's stuff and the 3 hearts to summon him. Okay, so that was... So what was the purple heart's point? The Sparrow's super dead, Mini Spider, but we like resummon him. Damn. I wish there was just information on the net about this. Oh, I guess I still have this, but I'm not gonna fucking use it. See, apparently I've used... I wish I had... You know what? Oh no, this is like super difficult, so it's not gonna let me. Or is it? No, it's not. Also, that's weird. I'm seeing something through this... Some pixels here. What the fuck's up with that? You're seeing that on Twitch. Is the quality good enough? Like, this here stuff. I guess it's just Z-fighting. Yeah, it must be just Z-fighting because of the door. Can I just leave this level right now? And pretend this never happened? Yes, I can. So, I've got the 3 red gems. And I've got purple gems, and apparently I just immediately place the purple gems. Wait, I need the staff still to activate the boss. What by... Was that a secret level, in fact? Was that even a secret level? Because I do have the spiral staff, technically. But didn't me doing something there in the secret level spawn the staff again? Maybe that's just like another way to get it early. Wait. Oh right, she doesn't work. I just found it out and I already forgot again. Have I done this? Ooh. So looky here, I'm only placing the purple ones. I don't remember which ones. I think the purple ones were the secret ones, right? Okay, check. I don't know how the maps are named. Dang. Map. Oh, that's a thing. Okay, good. Okay, I can just investigate this way. So these are the 3 normal levels. This is the shit one? Yeah, that's the shit one. Now we've got this one. Now I've got... Wait. I guess there was a secret level in there that I just didn't notice. Or maybe not. 8. Okay, 9. 10? No. So maybe the super secret level wasn't even in here. Maybe those extra gems that unlock like an extra boss fight. Okay. I'm just gonna scroll through all the levels and see if I can find the super secret one. This is the clock tower. This Willowwood. Let me guess, monastery. Yes. That's this one. This is the one where we get the key, I think, or the wings, or one of them. I'm not pretty sure. Yeah, this is the boss area. This is the Egypt level. Ah. Maybe super secret level was in episode 1. No, this is just normal secret level. Huh? Interesting. What did I do to turn this on? Also, what is even this? Maybe in here. I feel like maybe some of it looks familiar. Yeah. I can't remember if this is a level I've seen or not. This might be the super secret one that I accidentally just... I don't know, I just suck at fighting the Marines, but I really don't like it. I've never been good at it, I've never enjoyed it. They make Half-Life 1 worse. But I know a lot of people like them. But also a lot of people do also agree about it being less than fun on hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm just gonna pretend that this is unnecessary. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, I've been here. Ah, is this how I'm supposed to arrive here? No, wait. Oh, this looks a bit secret. Okay, so apparently the super secret level was in episode 1. And it doesn't seem like a very interesting level. So I'm just gonna... Okay, well, I'm gonna pretend that the hearts are for like an extra phase of the boss. And, because I think the purple hearts were Korox's hearts, and the red ones were the Sparrow's hearts. And super secret level is in episode 1, and it's not interesting enough for me to really like try to find it again. Don't I have... I don't think I have a save at the end of episode. No, I don't. Which are the marine replacements in opposing force? Do you mean the Black Ops, or do you mean the aliens with the bzing, 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 bzing? Black Ops to me, the opposing force to me, honestly, is even worse than base Half-Life 1 in terms of gameplay. It starts out fine, and a lot of the things about it are cool, but I don't like... Just at some point it turns to shit. I think it's... The first sign of like, is when you recruit 2 guys and you go through like on a rail style environments and there's just like a bunch of Black Ops there, because that's like, oof. And then you got the whole thing with the snipers, which is like overall kind of fine. And then they just put like those tunnels with those giant chicken things, and then the ruinous place with a shit ton of those like electric race X aliens, and at that point it's just no longer fun at all. I don't remember, actually, like on a rail is not as offensive to me as like surface tension. I'd rather play the on a rail 3 times than surface tension. But they're all like human enemies with guns in Half-Life 1 and expansions. I don't like them, I don't enjoy them. And I don't tend to enjoy human enemies with guns in any game, honestly. But it's because I don't know. I don't understand how to fight those enemies in any game. I suck against them in Stalker, I sucked against them in Fear. Probably many other games, like... I don't know. Max Payne gives you tools against, but I sucked at Max Payne 3 a lot. I was really bad at Max Payne 3. Well, that's true, I mean, Cultist Blood is a whole different level. And Shadow Warrior, those are a whole different level of horribly designed. Those are just unplayable to me. Half-Life 1 is playable, it's just not that fun on hard. The fucking Blood and Shadow Warrior, I think, are literally just like... Well, I mean, they're playable, but they're like non-functioning. They're like designed by a blunt monkey in terms of gameplay. I have many things to say about Blood and Shadow Warrior, most of them are not good. But, yeah. Anyway... I think we're more or less like we're slightly disagreeing about the Marines, but overall, on most other things surrounding the topic of those kinds of things, we agree here. And I'm gonna just... yeah, Shadow Warrior, no, I played through the base game. I hated the shit out of it. I absolutely hate it, but I played through the base game. And it's garbage. And then the expansion is where I just gave up. Because it was even more garbage. For some reason, that nearly invisible enemy with the insta-hit, in the first level of Shadow Warrior, I for some reason found it pretty easy. But when they appear after that, it's like, nah, and many other things, like the bees, the freaking like grenade ninjas in the expansion, a lot of other enemies in Shadow Warrior, and also it just like barely functions because it's build, so small enemies you can barely hit, and all that stuff like that. But yeah, basically, like, I played through Blood and the expansion and the 5th episode, cursing a lot. And I played through Shadow Warrior and about half of the expansion, cursing much more. But I wouldn't consider both of them to be, like, well-designed games at all. The levels, maybe, like, the level layouts, maybe that kind of stuff is well-crafted overall still. Like, on the level of other build games. But they're just not playable as far as I'm concerned. They are just, like, not consciously done in any sort of sane way to be enjoyed. But, you know, at least we've got Duke Nukem 3D. But, you know, at the same time, maybe we're all just really bad, because this very WOD has a couple places that I can also, and a couple aspects of it that I can also say, just like, how could anyone sane make this and think, yeah, I'm gonna leave it this way, this is fun, or a good challenge or whatever. Dark Forces, I kind of want to, I'm gonna play Dark Forces at some point. I don't really care about Star Wars, but I want to play Dark Force and Jedi Academy games. I really want to play them, because I've seen like 3 levels of Dark Forces as a kid, and I was like, oh, this could be interesting. And I've seen more in like videos since, and I really like the environments in there. I have no idea about the gameplay, but I really want to play them. Maybe get frustrated as hell, but I just want to explore the environments. But yeah, so this WOD, let's wrap this up, because I finished this WOD, and there's nothing more for me to do here. So wrapping up on the WOD, my opinion, a lot of annoying things in the gameplay, but I will not speak definitively, because who knows, maybe Black Plague is just not like meant to be enjoyed. But I don't really feel like trying it on the other difficulties, on the lower ones at this point, because I feel like I've gotten everything I could have gotten out of this. And the levels, I like the aesthetics, and the levels are visually very well made overall. Most of them, I guess. Some of them were kind of like boring to me, and none of them ever really got the, like, to the maximum possible height of this sort of like old school fantasy atmosphere. But they're really well made, and the secrets most of the time are fun to find, and you know, the layouts are nice. And I guess the key really is literally just to play on a slightly lower difficulty and maybe use more items and stuff, which, you know, I've got a lot of psychological barriers to using the powerful items in Heretic outside of like big boss battle arenas and stuff. But it could be, I always hesitate to claim that whether it is my problem or, you know, it's just impossible to make powerful items like this and have people not hoard them for the end, because everyone does that. So there's that. But on Black Plague at least, usually I find that on harder difficulties, unless there's some sort of insane thing, often like little faults in the balance kind of become more obvious on harder difficulties. Yeah, you know what, honestly, Heretic does a smart thing where it resets all of your items every level apart from one. If it took all of them every level, that would be probably even better, because I could use all of them. Because I never use the one last item in Heretic. I always leave the one last item for the next level. But I use all of them much more liberally than here, because I know that I cannot save them for something. Though I really like, you know, in old games, I really like the aspect of playing the whole like campaign episode or whatever, and just saving up powerful stuff so I have a chance against the boss. Which honestly, this kind of worked like that, because I like use all the good items against the bosses here, just to survive. And like back when I was bad at the SNES Doom on the actual SNES, that's how I thought it was. Literally, I just had to like hoard all the cells and rockets for the end. The end never came. It was easy in the end, but you know, and I kind of like that aspect. But I'm aware that that can lead to a lot of room for really horrible situations where you just use that stuff and then you fuck yourself, and you are locked out of being able to even beat it. So maybe that kind of stuff only works for like roguelike elements games these days or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Or giving you some sort of backup way to deal with things. The point is, I would say that it's probably like the annoyances probably are not as bad on lower difficulties, and it's probably more enjoyable, honestly, which people who argue with me about difficulties will use as an argument to why did I play on Black Plague. But you know, as I said earlier, I prefer to form an opinion of how I feel the thing is balanced than to like perfectly enjoy it. And I would rather see if on the worst difficulty it becomes just like badly designed. And I would rather know that. And also it is fun to circumvent the annoying bits using different tools. Though, you know, when the tools are just like these items in Heretic and are just available to you, it feels worse than exploiting, say, the geometry and the AI and stuff like that. So, you know, not all tools that you get to use against the annoying, unreasonable challenges on highest difficulties are fun, but a lot of them are. And so that's why I still play on highest difficulties, even though I end up enjoying it possibly less Because if I play this on lower, I wouldn't be able to help myself. I would just keep thinking, oh, but what if it was even more fun on hard, like on Black Plague? And honestly, that thinking that all the time would detract from the fun. But the annoyances, honestly, a lot of them are probably stemming from too many enemies with annoying attacks surrounding you, usually, and too much clutter everywhere, like all these sprite-based decorations. Sometimes it's fine, but there's a lot of really cramped environments in caves and stalactites, stalagmites and stuff like that, where you just get stuck on shit you can't even understand why, like stalactites that don't even reach your head. Yeah, I mean evil. Still, you know, I prefer to feel informed that I think Amityville is badly, like, the challenge is badly done on hard difficulties, and it's just like, oh, Amityville is great, guys! I get now to feel intellectually superior and look down upon all the sheep, the masses of sheep who just blindly praise Amityville, not even suspecting how shit it is on hard. Well, I mean, it was, because maybe they rebalanced stuff. When I played it on Evil, apart from like the last 2 episodes, the axe didn't even like pull enemies in, you know? It was changed. A lot about it was changed since I played it, most of it, including the Forge episode. But this is still my approach. It's probably like not the best approach, but it's mine. It's like that Tim Minchin song, I think. It's not perfect, but it's mine. But this is also part of why I don't usually like to use mods, because I like to get the experience that, you know, was the author expected to give you without any sort of like external fixes or tools or enhancements, and then judge that instead of just like getting the most fun I could possibly have, assuming that would just be more fun, which it might not. But yes, so I would do something. I would probably just remove a lot of the clutter, but that would kind of require almost reworking the visual style, because the detail really adds. And I imagine without all these sprites, the levels might look really barren. Maybe there will be some solution, but it sounds like it's difficult. And also it sounds like it's maybe just not an issue on the easier difficulties, so, you know, it may be not worth even considering what I have done, what I would have done if I was making this. But honestly, like, just some enemy placements are just kind of crap, and some enemies I don't like. Particularly the stalkers, because I feel like they should have more vulnerable frames during their diving animations and such. I guess I don't terribly mind the ice guys, apart from the secret level here, because you don't have the rocket launcher, and they are kind of dangerous here. I guess I don't like them in the beginning of the ice level in episode 2 either. And then the chaos lizards are super annoying. And honestly, like, half of the enemies in this world are really annoying. But it could all be just literally only because of cramped spaces and too many like surrounding enemies on every edge of your current room. The worst level in this world is, to me, a 3M. Let's see if I can spot it. This is, I think, the worst level, because this is ice and there's just like 1,000 crap assholes with homing weapons. This is like not Black Plague, by the way, so there's probably more of them. But this level is just trash, complete and utter trash. And then you get the freaking, I wonder if it's as much here, no clip, the 3 or however many iron leeches with this like little tiny cramped space here. Iron leeches are just not good enemies overall. But yeah, so this level is my least favorite. I guess the Phoenix Chapel is really dodgy because of the ghosts, but they're barely present there in like two and a half fights. So, but they are probably the worst enemy. The first type of ghosts that go invisible and teleport and put down mines, they are probably the worst enemy in this world overall. As for the best, honestly, I wouldn't know, because, you know, enemies for me tend to be either terrible or just fine. So a lot of these enemies are just fine. A lot of them I didn't mind. I guess the like superior bishops are kind of annoying. The black and red guys with the white and red magic. But again, if I had more maneuverability, they would be way better. So there's that. I guess what I would just like, what it comes down to, it looks good. It's atmospheric. Episode 3 level themes are really uninspired, but it still looks good. And to my level of skill and tastes, it plays really bad on Black Plague, like starting from the end of episode 2 and parts in episode 3. But you know, I rag on the gameplay as if it was just all bad, but no, I had lots of fun apart from some standout really horrible moments that, you know, were probably just concentrated close to the end. Actually, let's just find out now whose heart this is. Corax, okay, so maybe that's just like an optional boss fight. So I guess the terrible gameplay parts were just kind of backloaded, or whatever you say that, like, that's why it felt like the last impression is worse than it could have been. But honestly, from memory, the gameplay parts that I did not enjoy, the secret level of episode 1 with the overabundance of ice stalkers and ice guys. Then in episode 2, I can't honestly remember any standout bad parts. Maybe the ice level as well, because of the starting area. And then a couple of those Molotovs I found unfair because their little attacks went over geometry that it felt like they shouldn't. I cannot really speak about bosses because a lot of bosses and I ended up just like cheesing using all the items that I had, and I don't remember if I liked any of the bosses. I might have hated all the bosses more or less, but you know, they are supposed to be like no, not the boss of episode 1, obviously. The boss of episode 1 was easy. But like the whatever was the guy in the monastery, or two guys. Oh yeah, the monastery. So there was that bullshit ambush in the monastery, first out of 2 that I had inside, with like around the blue key stuff, I think. And the other one with all the lava, I thought was slightly better, but I used a lot of items there, so I don't know. I don't like the reliance on items in Heretic that much. Or, you know, the base Heretic is better because it deletes your items every level, but in this one, it felt like I had to use them to just not die fuming many times, where I feel like I shouldn't need to, ideally, but then they become kind of pointless and just like a waste to make something easier and more just like, I don't feel like this, I'm just gonna blaze through this. But ideally, if I was deciding... Vodka, yeah. What's that from, by the way? Who was saying vodka? Ah, that was like a clip from Guru or something. Saying like, vodka. But yeah, so, what was I saying? Man, Hippocat distracted me completely. Ah, yeah, so, I feel like, ideally, none of the fights should require you to, like, go all out with the items. But I wasn't good enough at many of the boss fights not to do that. So that's the frustrating parts of... I'm now clipping because I have beaten this, and I'm just, like, giving my closing thoughts about what sucked and what didn't suck about this one. I did not find the super secret level, but then we discovered it using cheats, and it was in episode 1. So, and it didn't look very interesting. No, it is interesting. So, Hippocat, I think I'm going to try to show you this thing that happened to me here. I'm using... where did... Oh, episode 2 end. Let's load Gucci save. So, check this out. I'm gonna just exit out of this, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did. So, going to the final boss area, where you place 3 hearts on pedestals, and it spawns the spiral. So, the thing is that... apparently Mike's Deus Extreme was just cancer. So Hazamati, maybe you should think twice. So Hippocat, check this out. You go in the final boss area room level here, and what you do is you place the 3 gems on these pedestals, and it takes away this weapon of yours, and it summons the spiral, and you know, starts summoning like cubes and such. So when I found that it takes this weapon away from me, the spiral staff, I decided that I'm gonna use all the ammo I had for it by spawning all the bishops that I had. Because the Tome of Power attack for this weapon is spawning 2 bishops. Also, honestly, I could have used the bags of plenty, because they apparently just give you like infinite uses of ammo until they run out, but I didn't use it. It was not necessary. So you do this, you spawn like around about a little more. I don't know, I don't think there's about to drop weapon, but you need the weapon. You need it, and you need it taken away in order to activate this. So basically, now I put this, and I hope this works the same way. So check this out. Yeah, it takes it away. I also put his robes there, and I guess it resurrects him. So check this out. If it works the same way, I'm gonna be happy. Oh, I died. Okay. But then he died. So check this out. That was how quick he got killed by my bishops. I just got stuck on shit and was killed by the first enemy that spawned. But basically, this is the second phase, the second boss. And that was me winning the first phase really, really quickly. Let's see if it auto-saved. Yeah, it auto-saved here, so I should be fine if I just slightly run away from that one enemy. So that's how he spawned, and now he's done. That's the Spiral gun. And now we've got Corax here. Actually, no, we still got the Spiral here, I think, and then Corax appears. Yeah, this is the Spiral second phase. And then Corax appears here. I guess only if you put the hearts. So yeah, that was yeah. I liked it. Honestly, that was fun. This is probably one of the funnest things that I've discovered, that using the Tome of Power of that staff. Maybe I should have been doing it more, but who knows. So yeah, you do that. Oh, I guess I need to retake it. Yeah. So now it's in the middle there. Can't really see it there very well, but it's in the middle. And you can take it back again and use the bag, which I thought it just gave you like a bit of everything, but instead it's like a temporary use item like the Tome of Power, but it gives you infinite, like, it does not deplete ammo when you shoot things, but you need like a little minimum of ammo to shoot stuff. But yeah, so that was fun. So in the end, the gameplay complaints that I had might stem from the hard difficulty, which, like, honestly, it's not like a real game, it's a custom-made WOD. So fair game if you did not really like thoroughly intended to be enjoyable at my skill level. I completely understand, but several parts I really hated on the last difficulty, and aspects such as crampedness and the over just abundance of decorations that you get stuck on, I kind of hated. But that could not be a challenge for better people and on lower difficulties, so that is very subjective, just my experience. But on the objective side, or on the more like static side, the same for everyone, I would say that the levels overall look very well, the layouts are nice, the secrets are fun to find. The only thing I could say against this, the levels in Hub 3 are kind of uninspired, because like green liquid cave, blue liquid wasteland, red liquid wasteland, and then super versions of them all, and that's it. You don't even get any like last levels, you get all the hearts and shit from those, and you go and fight the final boss. So that was kind of weird. And the second and first episode did not really, like, in my mind, I think I like the level themes for episode 1 a bit more, as I said last time, because episode 2 was like Clock Tower, Treasury, the Monastery. None of those I enjoyed thematically, because they're not as much. I prefer like natural environments, so I like the Swamp Cave, the Lava Wasteland, and the first episode more. Well, I guess I could differentiate them that way. Like, the first episode is more natural environments, second is more like castle and style, like just like more structures and buildings and such. And the third is just liquids in caves. But yeah, so there's that. Overall, I wouldn't say it's by any means. It's not even like a good enough, like fine, not like less of all like bad. It's a great WOD that I had less than a perfect experience with because of a combination of things, but one of those things is completely my fault for going the hard difficulty. But I feel like unless you're aiming for people who already know the levels and where to expect ambushes and difficult parts, and they would use items there, or just, you know, fight against the psychology of hoarding items and using items it's the second anything becomes challenging, I feel like this is just maybe slightly unbalanced difficult on the hardest difficulty. Maybe I would have removed like the super increase in speed or whatever it gives. I think it increases everything's speed. But so yeah, I don't know. I would say, based on my, you know, skill level and preferences, I would say a lot of room for improvement possibly in places regards gameplay. But not that much room regards of pretty much anything else. Maybe like the music tracks are not the super memorable, but who cares about that kind of stuff, honestly. So overall, I'm glad I played this, and I'm still glad I played it on Black Plague. Well, it's not Black Plague, it's something else. It's Anarchist. I'm gonna call it Black Plague. That's the Heretic difficult name I remember. So I'm gonna try to contact the dev of Jin, and I'm gonna see if he will be available tomorrow. And if so, I'm gonna play Jin tomorrow, not the DLC, as I normally would by my schedule. I'm gonna try the DLC on the weekdays, with like shorter streams, maybe several in a row. And then of course I have to do a bunch of progress in Hades to stream Hades again. So yeah, tomorrow either Jin or the DLC, we'll see. But for now, that's about it, I guess. Now got to export this and publicize this and the previous episode, and maybe someone in like half a year will comment on the previous one and say I'm an idiot for my political opinions. And I can think about, well, that's interesting. I mean, we've got different opinions on many things, so maybe I like a bunch of stuff about it. We'll see. I'm very interested in it because of the combination. It could be like that thing, whatchamacallit, DTST, like you could feel the soul underneath it, but maybe it's like technically realized not as good as it could have been. I don't know. It looked really intriguing in the New World thread, and I'm looking forward to having the author here and maybe like explain things. But maybe there's not that much to explain there. Maybe he won't really have many things to say, so let's not like set up our expectations too high. But I'm gonna go in there with like mild optimism, because you know, as long as it doesn't play super annoyingly, I'm gonna probably be fine with it. And yeah, we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, that's gonna be that. Hopefully you guys don't scare the author away from the chat. But I think he also just like is mildly embarrassed of Jin. That's why he didn't re-upload it, and it's currently unavailable unless you message him directly. Maybe he also thinks it's like not as good as it could be. But yeah, I'm pretty interested in it, so it's about damn time finally got around to play Jin. I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow. For now, see y'all. See yas. And Marines on hard and Half-Life 1 suck. Whoops, I pressed start recording instead of streaming. Okay. Kaka Wars, which one? Wait, Kaka Wars Cosmatic. Kaka Wars had the sequel to Jin. It had a sequel to Jin, that's why I remembered about Jin. The sequel the sequel is called Happy. I also downloaded it, but I wanted to play the original as well. Yeah, okay, now, the Marines in Half-Life 1 hard suck.